good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Now, thank God I have this extra day off so I can get a little bit more extra time to chill and all that jazz. Because you don't know how relieved I am just to be away from my job. You know what I mean? At least for an extra day or two, because this is crucial. And not to mention a bunch of crazy randomness be happening over there. And plus, don't know why, but our managers don't know. I mean, the managers don't want to hire. No one knew. They want to hire more workers for day shifting. Who the hell sent this? uh, Recording a reaction video. But anyway, yeah, this is this is one of my coworkers that we had this little like not group message, but this little like Facebook group that we came up with in Messenger where we just chop it up, like share memes and just speak on plans of how we're gonna link up and all that shit. Which, by the way, we should all meet up sometime. I don't know, sometime before the summer ends, before September comes around. At least all of us meet up again instead of just 2 or 3 at a time. Would be so nice. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this doing this reaction to this video. Shout out to the person who gave me this video to react to. It's titled 7 Canceled Gimmicks in WWE. Looks interesting. Has the whole Jerry Springer. Look like he's doing a cameo in one of these clips. So I'm going to see what gimmicks are canceled in WWE's history in about 3, 2, 1.
We saw someone else. Brie is a man!
In wrestling, superstars might have to go through a few gimmicks to find the one that perfectly clicks with the audience.
Sure.
So, it's not a surprise that there have been quite a lot of canceled gimmicks in WWE. That's why today, we're going to cover some of the most surprising and ridiculous gimmicks that never saw the light of day. Before we get into it, let's play a trivia game, where I ask you a question and you comment below the answer. Before turning into a badass character we know today, a certain orange-haired female superstar had a gimmick of an Irish dancer in NXT. Do you remember who that female superstar is? Make sure you comment below, as I will be responding to your comments. And of course, you have to like the video, or else it won't work.
The Shield.
Next century.
Before Dean Ambrose was part of The Shield, there were different plans for his debut on the main roster. In this storyline, AJ Lee was going to be sent to a mental institution where she would have met Dean and they would become a couple. After that, they would come back to the WWE and all hell would break loose, making Ambrose and AJ a psychotic pair similar to Joker and Harley Quinn. This unfortunately never happened, as Dean debuted with The Shield and AJ became the new general manager of Raw.
He will be back and he will share this.
Yeah, that would have been a dope little gimmick to go roll with, you know what I mean? Like you mentioned, it would have had to play off the whole Joker, Harley Quinn, little theme going, and how they met up in the mental hospital and all that shit. It would have been nice.
With the greatest Divas champion of all time.
Speaking of The Shield, the team was a dominant force to reckon with in 2012. And given their success, in hopes of reviving the Divas division at the time, WWE wanted to create the female version of The Shield. This team consisted of Paige, Summer Rae, and Anya. You can even watch a test promo they did back in 2013. Despite all of this, Anya was released, while Summer and Paige went into a completely different direction in NXT.
Don't send a man to do a woman's job.
They worked out for the best.
Before Alexa Bliss was the Alexa Bliss we know today, she was a fairy in NXT. And actually even before that, prior to her debut, she was part of a Southern couple along with Scott Dawson. There is footage of the pair doing a backstage test promo in developmental. And while it's interesting to see what could have been a thing, I think we can all agree that we're happy with the Alexa Bliss we have today. Even though she's kind of scary now.
People have been ignoring you because you ain't been very nice. Catch more flies with honey and vinegar, girl, and you're giving off that vinegar vibe.
Now, the first two entries.
Before Rusev appeared in NXT as the Bulgarian Brute, he was working on a character gimmick that was quite different, to say the least. During his FCW developmental days, Dusty Rhodes wanted Rusev to be a genie. Yes, you heard that right. He would appear after WWE diva Anya would rub a lamp. While Rusev worked on this character for 3 weeks, it thankfully never saw the light.
It's absolutely lost it. Can you blame him, King?
No, I don't.
I suppose.
In 2010, Maria pitched an idea for her new character. Okay, hear the girl out for a bit. Essentially, the new Maria would be two Marias. One would be her usual dumb blonde character, and the other...
So two of the same person type of deal? Well, more so like Jekyll and Hyde type. Well, maybe I'm going ahead of myself. I was about to explain it. And damn, this video got like 1.2 million views. Must have been really popular.
A dark version of her. There would be a storyline where a guy, without knowing, would have dated the two Marias simultaneously. Later, after getting a title shot, these two Marias would merge into one ultimate Maria. Super Maria. Yeah. Maybe it's for the best that this supernatural version of Hannah Montana never happened.
Oh, Miss Fashion Designer. She can't even design for a
tweaked it a little bit to make it interesting, but... I guess.
We all remember that backstage segment in 2006, where Melina seduced Batista and later accused him of forcing himself onto her.
I will be officially suing one David Batista.
This already is a touchy subject to create a storyline on, but it could have been a lot more controversial. Allegedly, one considered version of the ending to this chaotic story was for Melina to be revealed as a man. Thankfully, Stephanie McMahon decided that this wasn't a wise move for the sake of WWE's reputation and Melina's future career.
I don't normally ever do anything like this, but tonight's a special occasion.
Edge is one of the greatest superstars of all time, but his initial gimmick was a weird one, to say the least. Vince Russo wanted Edge to adopt a deaf-mute character because he thought his microphone skills weren't good. Thankfully, Edge decided he didn't want to go in this direction and did his own thing, which, as we all know, paid off big time.
I'm going to give you a personal lesson on what happens when you mess with the Rated R Superstar!
And that was our list. Comment below, like the video, and make sure to subscribe to never miss an upload.
So that was it, man. That was the 7 canceled gimmicks in WWE. Had some pretty interesting ones. Some that was left behind for good reason. Others, if there's some tweaking, could like made for great like intro, great gimmicks. You know what I mean? But hey, that's the process of just. I guess it also gives you a glimpse of what goes into like coming up with the best gimmick to introduce their wrestlers to. So let's see what the people say in the comment section. Where he said stuff and everything. Get the characters that we don't let. Interesting. Ambrose and the Shield was the best main roster debut for him. His pairing with AJ Lee would have been interesting. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Becky Lynch had that. Yeah, Dean and AJ would have been a great storyline. I agree. Okay, people saying some interesting things about the video and just giving their takes on which one would have been interesting and such. And yeah, there's a couple of them I was like, okay, if they would tweak it. A couple of them I was like, okay, I understand. I definitely understand why they kept it out. Especially the second to last one, I was like, yeah, they wouldn't. It probably would ruin the reputation of WWE, and yeah, it would turn out bad. But anyway, and also last one, yeah, you seen Edge manage to carve out his own legacy, doing his own thing, you know, instead of going with the initial idea. So paid off for him, good, you know what I mean? So I say it was. But anyway, if you want to react to more like these type of countdowns, dealing with WWE or any sort of countdowns or movie trailers, movie TV trailers, movie clips, or songs, music videos, interviews, analysis videos, be sure to post them in the comment section below. And if this is your first time watching this reaction video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and also be sure to follow me on my social media accounts, which will be posted in the description box below, and also hit that donation link to my Cash App if you're able to. So this your boy Black G92 about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.